Hello, Dread Knights. How are all of you doing today? As promised, we were going to be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, because I know last week I didn't play any Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and that seems to be a very popular thing lately on the channel. Honestly, I'll be honest with all of you. When it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel lately, it's just been really sweaty, even casual, and I've kind of lost interest a little bit in the game just because it's like I'm fighting usually against the same four decks. Like, even in casual, where I'm just trying out new decks and experiments and stuff that you guys would like to see me try out. It's been rough, right? It's been rough in these streets. Today we're going to be playing casual rank because I just don't feel like playing regular rank, even though we have to grind that up if I feel like it. We're going to be playing a Galaxy Eyes deck because it was recommended to me by a viewer. They asked me if I could make one, and I did my very best to make one. I've been playtesting it to relatively good results. It's actually gotten a couple of rage quits. I'm still kind of messing around with it. I don't have everything that I need necessarily for it, because I'm still missing a Galaxy Photon Lord. I don't have one, or not Photon Lord. Photon Lord. It's called Galaxy Photon Lord. I don't have that yet, because I don't have the UR, as you see. Kind of running a little thin on UR at the moment. So, I'm going to go over the deck build for real quick. So free max C's because we need them just because, you know, it's metagame stuff. It's the only way you could kind of counter some stuff. We're going to run free Ash Blossoms and Joyous Spring. One Galaxy Wizard. One Photon Vanisher. Free Photon Orbitals. One Galaxy Summoner. Free Photon Jumpers. Free Photon Delta Wings. Free Galaxy Soldiers. Free Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. One Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon, one Photon Emperor. Well, I'm tempted to run a second one, to be honest with you. One Reinforcements of the Army, one Galaxy Expedition, one Galaxy Trace, or Trance, one Numbers Lost Hope. Free copies of Galaxy 100, but I'm not quite sure why this build runs free of them. Two copies of Cosmic Cyclone, but I'm tempted to run three of them, to be honest with you. Two copies of Call by the Grave. One copy of Hyper Galaxy, which I think is actually a really good card. I would run more than one of these, honestly, if I had the deck space, but I'm trying to keep it at 40, right? And two Infinite Imperatrix. Usually I run free, but in this particular build, I'm trying to get to the monster combos as fast as possible, because this deck, when you put it at 42 for whatever reason, has an extremely high potential to brick, which basically means you get bad hands where you can't do anything with it, and it's like an auto scoop. That's what brick means. For people who might not be super familiar with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Lingo, so to speak, because I know not everybody that comes here is familiar with card games, right? So I try to put a little bit of spin on it. Okay, for the extra deck, we have Star Liege, Photon Blast Dragon, which I've honestly never used. One Galaxy Photon Dragon, which I think this should be at 2, actually. One Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Three Galaxy Eyes Photon, or Prime Photon Dragon. Three Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. One Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon, one Neo Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. It's a mouthful to say, right? Galaxy Eyes Cypher Blade Dragon, and we have Galaxy Eyes Cypher X Dragon. Two copies of Galaxy Eyes Solar Flare Dragon. Now, if I had the cards, I would take out one of these to put in the Photon Lord, but I don't have it. I would take out one of these to put in. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off one of these for now. You're probably looking at me like, why? Because I want to add another Photon. This one, Galaxy Photon Dragon. Because there's times where I feel like I've needed two of them when I was playtesting yesterday. And if I had the Photon Lord, but I don't have anything I can really break up. I can show you, right? Because that's what I like to show you. I don't have really anything I can break apart that I'm not using at the moment. Like, the Honest can't be broken, the Ash can't be broken. This, unfortunately, got pulled from a pack, so I can't break it, either. Like, most of the stuff in the deck, I can't. I would need, like, something that would be able to be dismantled, right? For the Photon Lord. The Photon Lord is a little bit more important than anything else. But unfortunately, like, you look at the stuff I have, like, I can't break any of these, I can't break any of these. What is this? That's my Dragon Master Magia, I can't. break that. I can't break that. I use that for decks. As you can see, Yugioh, I can't break that apart because that's for like the main deck that I use. The ninjas can't be dismantled. The only thing I could dismantle is this, because I pulled it recently from a pack, and that'll give me 15 UR, but we're still like 15 short. And as you can see, going further down the list here, like I have a lot of things I could dismantle for super rares. But like in terms of like actual dismantling our cards, like can't get the Colossal Fighter, I can't dismantle the Junk Warriors. I can't dismantle, I could dismantle the Vampire Dragon actually. That could be 10. Because I don't really use it anymore. So that's a possibility if we wanted to. Although it's a good card though. Let's see. That I can't dismantle. I'm trying to think of what we could dismantle to get one of the cards we need. Like, this can't be dismantled because I used this in Ninjas. This can't be dismantled because we got it. I even forgot how we got it, but we got it somehow. The Unicorn's used in the thing. Decode Talker I can't dismantle. I can't dismantle Traffic Ghost. Nightmare Unicorn, I can't dismantle that either, because I used that in Ninjas. See, there's like not really options. Grandmaster Saizo I can't dismantle. I can't dismantle that. Monster Reborn, Raigeki I can't dismantle. The Link Karibo I use in our deck. You get my point, right? Like there's like just stuff that I just simply can't dismantle. And we would need to, like, I can't dismantle a Yugioh field card. I can't dismantle Sarcophagus. Infinite Impertinence, if I do that, would be stupid. So I don't have enough URs, which is really what it comes down to. Alright, let's save the deck and let's start playtesting. Because I've been rambling about why those are my deck choices, right? So we're going to play casual, which was probably going to be far from casual. Again, this deck has a probability of bricking. So, you know, just we're going into that with that information. So we know that. Hopefully we do well. I don't know. It's really all a matter of time will tell. Alright, Dream UD. Okay, let's see what we get. Well, I won the coin flip. That's generally good. In theory, at least. Okay, let's see. What can we get? I'm thinking maybe what we'll do is we'll dismantle 2 cards and then we need 5 URs. So I gotta hope I can pull a pack soon. But I gotta wait for, like, login. Alright, this hand is actually pretty decent. Actually, it's a really good hand when you think about it. But an Ash Blossom and its Auto Scoop. That's the problem with this deck, too. Let's see. Did we get the effect off? We did. Okay, good. No negations. Let's activate Galaxy Soldier. Alright, let's activate Photon Jumper's effect because it was sent to the graveyard. Photon Jumper will allow us to get a magic card and we can kind of start some combos here. You got an Ash Blossom? I don't know. I feel like my opponent has an Ash Blossom and is just waiting. We're gonna get this field spell for now. You probably look at me like, why? You're crazy. Trust me. Let me cook, okay? Let's see. We're gonna add this to my hand for now. I have a normal summon. Keep that in mind. Okay, let's activate the effect. Is there any response? They got a Ash Blossom. They're just waiting for Ash Blossom. It's pretty obvious, unless they're reading my cards, but I'm assuming it's an Ash Blossom. Unless they're slow playing. They take a long time to figure out if they want to let me have this or not. There's definitely an Ash Blossom in their hand. So what we're gonna do is we're going to now discard this lovely guy, because since we have a Photon or Galaxy Monster on the field, we're allowed to special summon this from the grave, right? So let's see if they let me do this. They do. Perfect. We're allowed to get another summon, but we're gonna wait on that, because I want to equip this to any of them, doesn't really matter who. Because we're gonna use its effect automatically after it's equipped. To remove it. This will allow me to search my deck for a Galaxy card. Okay, they're still not negating anything, so that's good to know. We haven't normally summoned, correct? We have not. So I'm thinking the play is this, actually. You'll probably be like, why are you doing all this work, Dread? Trust me. Let me cook. Okay, that's our normal summon. Let's activate Photon Delta Wing. When summoned to the field, I can special summon another one from my deck and put it on the field. So we're going to special summon the Photon Delta Wing. Okay. Now we're going to get a little bit creative with our choices, right? So we're going to go into Galaxy Photon Dragon. So we're going to rank these two monsters together to exceed summon them, right? Okay, good. I call it exceed because that's the Japanese terminology for him. It's not XYZ. Okay, so we're going to activate the effect. We're going to discard one card. 2. Special. We're going to add a card to our hand. Anything? Let's see here. So I gotta be careful with my choice here, right? We're gonna go get... As much as I want to get that one... This is the choice. I really would want to get that, because it can throw my opponent off. But we still got some plays we can make. Because we haven't actually... Can we normal summon still? We can. Okay, that's good to know. They're probably very mad, because like this whole turn has been very elaborate. So let's activate. Effect. This allows me, when there's a monster has 2,000 on the field, to special summon another monster from my deck. One of the Galaxy Eyes right now would be good, because I don't want to draw into Galaxy Eyes ever. Not with this particular build, right? Okay. Let's activate Galaxy 100's effect. That's also why I did it. I'm going to not activate Photon Dragon's effect, because it could change my Galaxy Eyes special summon to level 4, which I don't want. Alright. Let's look through their extra deck. What am I fighting? A Dark Magician deck? Well, that's obvious. Baron de Fleur. Obviously. Obviously, we're getting rid of Baron de Fleur because that is a problematic monster. Goodbye. I don't want to deal with that. Normal summon. Okay. I can use the effect here. Is that Galaxy monster? Let me think. Galaxy card from your deck to your hand, except Galaxy Wizard. Tempting. Very tempting. Very tempting. Okay, we're gonna attribute it. You'll probably look at me like, why am I doing that? Because remember that magic card I wanted to get here for protection's sake? Hyper Galaxy. It's a good card to use. Let's exceed summon. I'm gonna go into Cypher Blade. Yeah, that would make the most sense here. I think my opponent's gonna rage quit. They look like they're getting ready to rage quit, perhaps. Okay, good. Okay, nice. We are gonna go straight into, I think, Cypher Dragon here. Let me read its effect. You can attach 2 materials from this card. Your opponent cannot target light monsters you control or card effects until the end of the opponent's turn. That's good to know. Let's go. I will do that. Face up attack position. Okay, good. Look at that beauty on the field. I'm gonna obviously activate its effect. Let's detach this. Detach these two. I have a plan, that's why. Okay, let's set this. And our turn is ended. We could kind of keep going, but we're not going to. Very elaborate turn 1, right? If I see, like, a Raigeki, that would suck, though. But we have options. We could take away their first summoning. Are you kidding? Well, that sucked. That's a non-targeting effect. That really blows. After I went through all that work. Let's activate this. I'm gonna try to play it out, but that Raigeki really just screwed things up. There's a reason why Raigeki was banned back in the day. Oh, you're... okay, well... I don't even get to counter that. Well, we know what happened there. I went through all that work to get Raigeki'd, Story of my life. Modern day Yu-Gi-Oh. Actually, hold on. I don't want to get paired up with the same person and wait like 5 seconds. That's why I've like kind of stopped enjoying this game. I'm just kind of playing it because I know people want me to do it, but I don't really enjoy it anymore. Just because like the meta, you can't just like play fun decks. I went through all that work in the combo just for them to Raigeki. You know how hard it is to do that whole combo? If I go second, this is probably going to be bad for us. So let's see what happens here. No response. They ducked me? They literally ducked playing me. Alright. I guess that's their prerogative. Some people see my name and they will actually, because they know that I do content in Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually not want to play against me, so they'll like disconnect because they don't want to go against me. It's weird, but it happens, right? So, hey, whatever. Alright, we win the coin flip. That's a plus. Hopefully I don't get Raigeki'd on turn 1 again, right? Because that would suck. Let's see here. I'm going first, correct? Because this hand's not perfect. It's not bad, but it's not perfect, okay? Like, there's stuff that could really screw up our turn. Okay, Delta Wing. Special Summoner, Delta Wing. Like, a hand like this is not generally what I like to see. No, don't target to that. See, the card that I would like to discard to the graveyard is already in my hand, which kind of screws up what I wanted to do. So, I'm thinking... In this case, the only option is... Yeah, the Photon Jumper, because it's the only thing that can trigger an effect where we get a plus off of it. We're gonna go for this. It's not exactly what I wanted to do, but it's a something. We can still turn this into a plus. It's just gonna be a little bit more difficult. Alright, let's special summon attack position. Well, we can only really rank. Because why would you summon that in defense position? That'd just be stupid, right? Alright, let's discard one. We can still turn this around. We just gotta go for the right card here. So if I can get the Photon, yes I can. Perfect. Turn around. We're adding Galaxy Soldier. Correction, not Photon. So we're gonna activate the effect of Galaxy Soldier. We're gonna discard this card to the graveyard. To special summon Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier's effect is gonna activate. Then this is gonna chain to this effect, which is... Yes, I want that effect to activate to turn that into a level 8, because that makes my life a lot easier. That's kind of why I did the combo. We're also going to activate the effect of Photon Emperor, which will allow me to special summon it to the graveyard. It's a lot of... Like, the deck itself has a lot of plays that it can make. Okay, good. We're going to turn you into a level 8 right now. That's right, I get to add a card to my hand, correct? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get one of these. I can't special summon it yet, but don't worry. Don't worry, be patient. I think my opponent might be quitting. They don't seem too happy right now. They seem like they're quitting. You see that red X on the top usually means they're about to quit. Usually, not always though. I told you. Combo was getting too pure too quickly. Alright, I knew it. It's like when I saw the red X, I'm like, yeah, they're getting ready to rage quit. So we got 1 and 1, right? Alright, when we don't get Raigeki, I guess they don't want to sit there as I continued my turnout, which I can't blame them. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has become just floodgates, which is not a fun meta. I'll tell you, the metagame is really bad. It's really bad. Like, so I don't blame my opponent. Like, if you don't have the outs for that, and I'm just gonna keep doing stuff for pluses, like, Galaxy Ice is deceptively a really good deck. For what it is. Going second. Okay. This is also the problem with modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. Like, unless you have the hand traps to stop your opponent's first turn, which I have one that can stop Actually, 2. Depending what they do. If they have Called by the Grave that they open with it, though, that could be potentially a problem, right? So, what is this? What is this? What is this? Wait. Oh, it's Snake Eyes. I don't know what to negate, to be honest, in Snake Eyes. But I can get pluses off of this, hopefully. Let me not negate my own card. I don't think we're going to win against Snake Eyes, because it's just a ridiculously OP deck. 7-1 face-up card, special summon 4. How are you going to stop the combo? Are you kidding? Relinquish Anima? Oh, I'll get a plus off that. Are you going to stall me with that? Wait, why did we win? Did they misplay? I think they misplayed. Hey, we beat Snake Eyes and we didn't have to do anything. 2 wins today. 2-1. I'm a little... I guess they didn't draw the right card to turn the combo around. Or maybe they thought that it worked differently? The Thousand Eyes? I don't know. Let's just go with it. It's a win, right? Who cares? Let's not think too hard about that. Okay, I win the coin flip. I feel like when I go second with this deck, I win. Most of the time, more often. You know. It is what it is. Okay. Let's go. I lost. This is a brick hand. It's not that bad. I'm making it out to be more than it is. We're just gonna pass and see what they do. And hope to God that they don't have a counter for everything. GIFAFO seems like a hacker type of name. So. We'll have to see what happens there. Main phase 1. They might be confused as to why I haven't summoned anything. Oh. Let's do this real quick. Just see. In case they're gonna go special summon nonsense. I can't negate my own card, that would be bad. Let's see what they do. I need some pluses off of this, so... You have Ash Blossom? You have Ash Blossom? I can't Ash Blossom an Ash Blossom, so... That's where things could get rough here. Okay. They changed their stance. So at least it forces them not to floodgate for the turn, right? Unless they're willing to sacrifice me getting a full hand of counters, perhaps. Okay, so they put that card back. They're going for something. What, though? What could it be that they're trying to do? They're slow playing, though. That's something that I don't appreciate. You notice how once the Maxi went off, they started to slow down? So, I don't know. I don't know. A normal summon? I have to Ash Blossom here. I don't want to, but we can't let them get the combo. Goodbye. No effect for you. Because you want to start a Dark Magician combo. So I gotta make it difficult on them right now. We have a play we can make next turn, but it's... If I don't draw into something amazing right now, I think it's game over for us, almost certainly. Are they gonna declare an attack? That's the real issue here. Do you declare an attack? Do you push harder? Do you go stronger? Do you go faster? Do you go harder? They are super slow playing, so I think they're like, what the hell does this person have? I hate slow plays. This is like a report after this game's over. So you're gonna special summon it, knowing darn well that I'm gonna get a draw from this? They are desperate. I need to check 2 cards. Okay. Thank you. There's a draw card for that. What are you gonna do? They're gonna declare attack, and this is gonna make my life a little bit easier. Because, like, it's an open field, right? They're thinking this way too hard. They are slow playing now. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, there's no reason to slow play it. They're just trying to wait for me to force a rage quit. Because they're just, like, intentionally slow. People do this, like, when they know that maybe they're not in the most winning position. Even though they have a pretty big board, right? They will literally slow play the turn out on an attack. Interesting. Maybe they think it's Yugioh. Pardon the noise in the background here. Like, it's a very heavy traffic day, and I do live by areas that have emergency services, so they will pass by from time to time. Ooh, pretty big play here. If you have an Ash Blossom in your hand, or a Call by the Grave, then this kind of changes things. Then pretty much auto scoop at that point. They're definitely slow playing. One of these has got to be Eternal Soul, right? The other one might be like an Infinite Impermanence, I'm thinking. It's taking way too long for them to make their moves. Intentional slow play. But it's fine, you know, it's whatever. I will report afterwards. People do this because they try to force, like, the rage quit. It's funny. It really is, I don't understand. Let me grab my water. What are you doing? What are you doing? Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, you contribute Dark Magician Special Summon. Okay, let me do that because I could get plus with Max Zero off. Alright, let's special summon the Galaxy Soldier. Okay, let's activate the effect of Photon Jumper. Photon Jumper allow me to get a magic card from my deck and add it to my hand if I want to. Which obviously we do. This person's really slow playing this out. I really don't know, man. I really don't know why they're doing this, but hey, you know, it's, not my pig, not my farm, as the saying goes, right? They're taking an incredibly long time. It is a bit annoying. Come on, let me get my effects. Are you, like, reading every card? They might not know, right? I'm so tempted to grab this. But we're not gonna do that. So that's not the play. Okay, we're gonna add something to our hand. We're gonna get this lovely card to my hand right now. You're like, why are you doing that? Trust me. Let me cook. Let me cook. I'm cooking something special here, perhaps. Okay. Can I get my effect? Please, pretty please. I don't think they're gonna let me get it. There's something. They're taking an awfully long time to do everything, right? So let's send a card to the graveyard. We're gonna send, obviously, Mr. Reliable, which is Photon Emperor. I'm tempted to run two in this deck because I feel like there's just not... One is too little. I like to get that combo off. And there's times where I draw it in my hand and I can't do anything with a dead card in my hand. Are you? So you're a sweaty player, huh? Well, okay, that's fine. Why would you use Bestials in a Dark Magician deck? That doesn't even go in that deck, but... Special Summon, I got something for you. Because I still get to draw a card. Normal summon this. It's not completely bad. I have to get rid of a card, right? What does this say? If this card's sent to the field to graveyard, you can target one special summon control, send it to the graveyard. That's gonna be a problem. But does Ash Blossom stop that effect, I wonder? Okay, stop slow playing right now at this point, because, you know, this person's really starting to get on my nerves. Let's tribute this. Whatever happens last happens first, correct? So if that's the case... let's see here. Let's get it. This is my only play to try to turn this game around right now. So... if Ash Blossom works the way I think it does... there's nothing on the field? Yeah. So we should be able to summon Galaxy Eyes. Okay, good. Let's activate Galaxy 100's effect. Any response to that? Can I Ash Blossom that? It's ridiculous. Like, this is just a ridiculously... like... can I Ash Blossom that? If I can't, it's game over. It doesn't matter. But I could Ash Blossom that. Had I drawn Call by the Grave, that would have been different. Well, you get reported for slow playing to begin with. Because that was just like, there's no reason why my turn 1 should have taken that long. I'll just be honest with you, like, that's just like, outside of to annoy the person. Report. There's definitely going to be a block too. Slow play. Report. Okay. Also, profile. Block. Okay, good to go. Because, like, there's no reason to slow play it out that way. If you had, like, a win condition or you had something, you could have done it, but they took, like, literally... oh, well, isn't that a nice Christian name that they have there? I understand why people use these type of names in video games. It just is, like... what are you trying to accomplish? I'm assuming if you have a name that says, and pardon me, because this is not... oh, we automatically lost this game, that's already great. I'll play it out, but I don't expect it's going to be good for us. When you are calling yourself F-U-C-K, Ash, bitch, like that, like, I'm going to assume A, you don't get laid. B, I'm hoping you're a teenager, because if that's an actual adult that's calling them that type of name, then, like, God, you need some help. Bingo. I can't let you get that. You're trying to set up a combo. Call by the Grave and it's like automatic scoop for me. Yeah. Nope. Try again. Yeah. There's gonna be too much going on. Let's just scoop. With the hand that I have, I'm like, I got a brick hand. So I'm not gonna be able to do much against that. I was hoping they were gonna open with one of those so then we could just kind of slow the game down, but... it happens, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! On to the next one, you don't really even dwell on it too much. Modern state of the game. There's a reason why Jess quit. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know Jess was like the best player, really, in not really North America, but in the world. And when they stop playing, you know that there's a problem. Let's go. Wow. Something big must be going on in the city. I'm gonna mute a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, I'm muted because there's just two. They auto-quit? Because I used a photon? Jump, okay. I guess they don't want to play against Galaxy Eyes. Well, you gotta win. Maybe they had a bad hand too, because like if you have a dead hand, which can happen a lot in this format, well, multiple formats that have passed. Alright, we're going second. I always get concerned when it's a Japanese player, because sometimes, like I've noticed in casual, people don't really play casual decks per se. Like, some people argue Galaxy Eyes is not a casual deck by any intents and purposes, but considering some of the decks that you could use in this game, kinda is. My hand is bad. Very bad. Like, there's one play I can do, but I don't really want to do it. Please don't slow play me. I don't want to have to. I only get 3 reports a day to slow play. Or? Okay, I guess their hand was bad. So we got 2 victories for doing nothing. 2 victories for doing absolutely nothing. That's the state of the game, though, right? Like, if you're drawing... People have argued that when it comes to the video game for Master Duel, that there's a chance that you really get bad RNG with hands. And I've always kind of agreed with that, because there's times where you could be on a really big winning streak, and then all of a sudden the game will give you, like, the worst hands possible back to back to back to back to back to back. As a way to just kind of, like, knock you down a peg. Maybe to get you to keep, like... Because this game is free to play, right? So they try to force people to actually spend real money, which I don't spend. I just play via the free-to-play model, and you see how successful we are. Oh my god. This hand is great, but one Ash Blossom and it's game over. That's really what it comes down to. An Ash Blossom, a Quote by the Grave. There's a lot of things that can go wrong here. Let's activate Galaxy Soldier's effect. Let's activate Photon Jumper's effect. I think in this case, what we'll do with Photon Jumper is obviously we have the continuous. So go with this. They might be getting ready to rage quit. Potentially. I gotta add a card to my hand. We're gonna go with the Galaxy Wizard for now. Okay. Might not make the most sense, but just, like, trust me here, right? Let me cook, guys. I'm cooking something good, hopefully. Or I'm gonna get Raigeki, who knows? We never know, right? So, let's send to the graveyard this card. Activate Photon Emperor in the graveyard. Special summon. Yay! Pluses! Let's activate our Galaxy Expedition. I am tempted to run more than one in this deck. Special summon a Galaxy Eyes. Just because you get a lot of pluses off that. I feel like this is a card that you should play 2 of in this deck. Because there's a lot of opportunities to just get a free Galaxy Eyes on the field, right? Oh, you're using that deck, huh? No Master... Dragon Master Magia? No, what is this? First the Dragon, maybe she's summoning. Okay. It's an interesting deck, huh? Let's banish a... Is that really your only twin in the deck? This might be an OTK. But let's just hit that just in case, right? So you never know. Let's... Normal summon. Okay, good. Activate the effect. I am actually going to go get that magic card. You're probably looking at me like, why would you do that? No, I don't want that. That's not the card I want. I would like this magic card. Okay. I could... Do I get the effect if I summon that twice, I wonder? Pay 2,000 for it? Sure. I can only special summon Photon Jumper. Select. Okay, that's good, though. That'll work. That gave me unexpected pluses here. Okay, let's not turn that to level 4. We are gonna special summon a Photon. They might be quitting. Potentially. It looks like they're thinking about it. Don't blame them. One Raigeki and it's game over, though. Or even a lightning bolt, so we gotta be careful here. Alright, let's activate. We used Photon Jumper's effect once, right? So, we'll get rid of this for now. Alright, That's an interesting choice, right? Could get this. Just add this card to my hand. For next turn. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we are definitely gonna go into big beefy monster, right? Special summon. Attack position. Okay, good. I'm gonna wait on this. We're gonna go into Galaxy Ice Cipher. Okay. So basically anything that targets a monster on the field that are light monsters will be fine. Let's set this down here. We could go a little bit harder if we wanted to, but it wouldn't make any sense right now. So, I gotta discard 2, right? 1 and 2. Okay. Let's set this also in case there's like graveyard effects. And hope we don't get Raigeki. That's really what it comes down to. Light monsters can't be targeted by my opponent's effects till the end of their turn. So that's kind of good for us. In theory, if we see a Raigeki, a Lightning Spark, a Dark Hole, it's automatically over for us, though. So we have to be very aware of that type of stuff, right? Normal summon. Maiden of Eyes of Blue. Interesting. Okay. Well, actually... Once per turn during your standby phase, you can return one rank 9 or lower dragon from your graveyard to the extra deck. Then you could special summon that monster from your extra deck by using this card you control as it's tree to transfer this card, so we're not doing that. No point to do that. Alright, let's activate this effect here. I'm not really afraid of blue eyes, to be honest with you. Alright, That's an interesting question. What should I get? I think I get this guy here, right? Add it to my hand. Photon Jumper's in the graveyard. Activate the effect. Get this for later, because we might need it. Okay, we can't activate that one, right? So what we're gonna do... Let's special summon another one. This is where I need one really good effect to go off. Yes. I have an idea. No, that wasn't it. It actually wasn't the idea. Let's make you level 8. Okay. Wasn't really the idea I had. It's a targeting effect, right? So let's send you to the graveyard. You don't have a point anymore. So, special summon you in this position. I'm sorry, I'm thinking really hard my play here. Let's activate the effect. Card to target. That's an interesting choice, right? I think what we should do is get back you. So the play I can make with you. Alright. Let's discard. We're gonna get rid of not the Photon Jumper because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. You to the graveyard. Special summon you. Let's activate the effect of Galaxy Soldier. It's gonna activate the effect of that. Okay, good. Let's special summon. Okay, good. Now we have to get a little bit more creative, right? So... I'm thinking... we go into Prime here, right? Okay. So let's see. Special summon. I'm trying to figure out the play, I know, right? It's like, I feel like I'm playing mental chess right now, which is kind of the truth. Alright, let's go into... what do you do? You can rank A. Once per turn, you can detach, target one card on the field, destroyed if this XYZ summon card is destroyed by a battle, if an opponent's attacking monster or destroyed by... you can target one Galaxy Ice Cipher Dragon in your graveyard and special summon it. Do I have one? I do. Okay. But this is bigger and more fun, right? So let's do that. It's like, it's just gonna negate an attack, right? Okay. Good. Alright, let's switch you to attack position, because you actually have a purpose now. Alright. What's your effect again? If this card, at the start, you can detach one material from this card. This card can make up to 3 attacks on monsters in the battle phase. We don't need that. Alright, so let's start swinging. Let's start with Solar Flare. That's fine. The effect's gonna activate. I'm not really too concerned about the blue eyes, right? Okay. Let's activate that effect now that we have the choice. We're gonna get rid of you. To get rid of you. To special summon a Galaxy Eyes. That was what I was waiting for. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Activate Galaxy 100's effect. I can't call by the grave there, would be bad. Let's see, do you... Okay, we're gonna get rid of... Banish a monster. We're gonna get rid of you. Okay. Because when we started messing with their extra deck, they weren't gonna... Yeah, I kind of figured it was gonna be like that, but we had to outplay. It was like mental chess game there, so to speak. Card games are kind of like that. You have to think like on a next level type of thinking, analytical thinking, thinking out your plays. I try to explain what's going on in the duels as much as possible, just because if somebody comes in that's not familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, at least I can kind of try to explain what's going on in the thought process as to how I play the matches out. So that's kind of what I do here, right? So I'm trying to like give you kind of insight. You know, it's a rough game. It's not easy. There's so much you have to like understand. It's a matter of timing, and not every match you're gonna win, obviously, because it's just like that's just kind of how it is. Like in life in general, you're always gonna win, right? Okay, let's go. This hand's going second hand. Honestly, it comes down to if we get the Maxi off, or if we get Ash Blossom and stop the right card. What is this? What is this? What is this? What are you doing? Oh, Pearly. I gotta stop you quickly. I don't even know if that's the right play. I'm hoping it is. Also, I'm trying to bait the Call by the Grave, in case you're wondering. So if I can stop stuff early, hopefully you drop it. Your effect shouldn't be able to activate. But I'm gonna I gotta slow them down as much as possible, just in case. Just in case. Because, like, purely... It's like a 1 turn. I think your effect is negated. How's your effect not negated? I Ash Blossomed you. That's ridiculous that a card could go over that, right? Okay. I drew a card, though. Special summon this card. Did you end my turn? No, okay. Well, thank you. I think we won, actually. I'm pretty sure we won. I'm fairly confident we won. I could be wrong, though. But I'm fairly confident we've won. Just because we have options right now. Let's activate Galaxy Soldier's effect. Activate Photon Emperor's effect. I'm gonna mute here a sec. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. It's just a really noisy day in this city. So... very noisy day in the city. Alright, let's add a card to my hand. That's always a tough decision, right? Thinking it's you, actually. Okay. What are you doing? Can I have my turn when it's my turn? Like, you're playing on my turn at this point. This is ridiculous. I should be making turns on my turn. Oh boy. Are you done? Okay. Okay. That's fine. Do whatever you're gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do against them. Mary Memphis? That's fine. Can I have a turn? Please? Can I have a turn? I mean, it is my turn. This is just ridiculous. Can I get special summon face up and return it to hand? Okay. It's perfectly fine. You want to be on annoying deck, right? To try to stop the combo, that's fine. Okay, let's see here. This is not more than once per turn, right? Okay. I have a play here. Bear with me. It's not gonna make a whole bunch of sense in the beginning. Oh my goodness. Can I, like, first of all, my infinite impermanence is never going off here. Which is pretty annoying. I'm gonna have to stop the combo. I really don't want to waste a card to stop a combo, though. It's kind of just an annoying deck at this point. Okay, can I have an idea. Because this was... Trust me. Let me cook, okay? Beast, face up. Oh my god. I'm surprised that the infinite impermanence never went off, right? Like, I'm just getting tired of this already. Because they're playing on my turn, which is not, like, any deck type that plays on my turn like that. It's just ridiculous. You know who's actually the play here? I don't want to even... I hate to say this is the play, but it really is. It really is the play to just stop that nonsense. Alright, let's go. Good. Let's activate the effect. I'm gonna go with this. Okay. Let's special summon. What does this do again? You could special summon one photon monster from your hand. Well, this is... So I see some... That wouldn't be worth it right now. Not yet. Remember, we still have a normal summon. We still have a normal summon. Okay, good. Photon. Alright. Let's activate. Send this to the graveyard. I feel like I've had to do so much work just to kind of get over this, right? Yeah, let's get this. There's a reason for it. Let's activate. Can I equip to you? Okay. Let's activate Galaxy Trace. Okay, I'm gonna special summon this. Select monster special summon from the deck. In this case, I'm gonna go with this, right? Like, I've had to do so much work this turn. Activate the effect of Galaxy Eyes? No. We don't want Photon's effect to go off. We let Photon's effect go off. Bad for us. Oh, hey! They didn't want to continue to play out my turn one that they decided so much to play on. Alright, well, we won that one. We just had to kind of weather the storm and keep playing moves. I figure what they were trying to accomplish there, in case you were wondering, is they're playing a whole bunch of... What they were playing was just considered a control deck, right? So the aspect of control decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that you're supposed to play on your opponent's turn. And the point of it is just to annoy the opponent so that they either misplay, which is what they were trying to get me to do, which is why when they bounced the Photon card, the level 8, that usually goes to a graveyard to start the combos that I do, they thought that that was going to disrupt it and that I was going to be completely without any sort of synergy whatsoever. The other hope that usually control players do with decks is that they play those decks because they intentionally want to get somebody annoyed that they rage quit because they just get rattled. You know, which is a very, like, pro video game strategy because they do it in fighting games all the time. A lot of people know I came from CF, Chinatown Fair arcade scene, so I know how to deal with, like, not getting rattled in video games. So what they were hoping to attempt there was just to annoy me enough that I just didn't want to play it out. But considering how well crafted the deck is made, because it's actually really surprising how well this deck does, we're able to pull out some stuff. Like, if we go against Terror Elements, which you don't see too much of anymore, or Branded, and we don't go first, and even if we go first, it's kind of a difficult matchup. Sorry, I had to drink a lot of water because it's like, you know, it's been intense matches, to say the very least. Good matches, but they've been intense matches, some of them, and they've been some matches where it's like, why? We're an hour in, we're going to go for another hour with this deck, roughly. About 45 minutes or so we'll go into it, and then I'll kind of tell you what else is available on the schedule for this week. Alright, usually Tuesday through Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern, Fridays, 8 p.m., Saturdays, 9 a.m., occasional Sunday, maybe you might get a 9 a.m. video out. It's very dependent. It's not always Yu-Gi-Oh! Though, it's a variety channel, keep that in mind in case this is like your first time watching me. I don't like to do the same content over and over again because A, it's boring for me to play the same game over and over again. Are we going first or second? This is a hand I kind of wish I'm going second with. Okay. We can do stuff. It's not going to be very fun for us to do stuff like this. We can do stuff. Let's get Photon Vanisher's effect. We'll try to play it out as much as we can, right? Make the hand workable, perhaps. There is a way to make this hand workable. I actually see the play to do it. Actually, we're okay. I actually see what we're gonna do. We're actually pretty good, actually. I don't get a magic card from that. That does change things a little bit then. I'm gonna have to get him. I was hoping to get a magic card off of that, but it's fine. Let's get you. Special summon. Let's activate the effect of Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier. We're gonna add... This is a tough one. Let me think here. We want you, actually, not Afterglow. Okay, this could make that a level 4, but I don't want that. Let's go into Photon Dragon. It's not the best hand, but we can make it work, right? I think we can. Fairly confident we can. But with a name like Ace, I have a feeling they're probably going to play Rescue Ace. Which could, in theory... I feel like you need to be in the graveyard right now. Okay. If you control level 5 or higher, special summon, we need this right now. Okay. Let's activate. No. See, this is a tough decision here, right? Let's see, if you control a Galaxy-Eyes monster, you can special summon this. If this card is detached, summon this. It's not the best hand, I'll be honest with you. No. What can we do here? That would be kind of foolish. Not exactly the play I would like to do, but that's like the best we could work with right now. So we'll just kind of hope that we can Ash Blossom something and turn it around if necessary. This might be a game over. Just because I couldn't get out this. But our hand started really bad, right? So, like, we had to figure out what we were going to do just to make it... Oh, that's just great. I mean, I could still do stuff, but it's not going to be perfect. Breaker? I don't think we can win this one. I don't think so. With the Raigeki really just hurt. The Raigeki truly hurt. Oh, kudos, Ace. That card was banned for a reason when I used to play. It's just... cards shouldn't be able to, like, mass wipe. I understand why they brought it back, because obviously floodgating now, so... But I still feel like Raigeki is way too overpowered to be in any type of format. Just because there's no cost to it. You just activate and you wipe the board, right? At least with Mirror Force, they have to declare attack. Dark Hole, your monsters go away too, but Raigeki is just automatic board wipe. Doesn't make sense. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. I don't even know what I could do with this hand. This is a bad hand. Remember when I said, sometimes in Master Duel, you get, like, really bad hands out of nowhere? And you have, like, no idea why that's the case? Yeah, let's see if I can get a card that can help here, right? I have no light monsters in my hand. Oh, we gotta... I mean, I think it's auto game. I think it's game over automatically here. We're gonna wait and see, because we do have a maxi, and see what happens. I drew bad. I didn't draw super bad, but it, like, there's... Of all the cards to draw, that's not the card I want to see in the beginning of the game. But remember I said if you're on a big win streak, all of a sudden, like, the game will just give you shit hand after shit hand. It's like to knock you back down to size, I feel like, sometimes. Okay, maybe they have a bad hand, too. This could work in a benefit, depending. What is that? I can't even see what it was. Just in case. I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel like they're trying to go for a very explosive turn one. So at least we'll make them wait a turn and give us an out, hopefully. Okay. Wise decision. They have pretty pure back cards, though. Probably infinite impermanence. Oh my god. This hand... Yeah, this hand... This hand's making me sad right now. Okay, let's send it. Is this an Ash Blossom? If it's an Ash Blossom, we'd lose automatically. Which I think is bad, that any card that could, like, automatically make you lose just for, like, trying to play out a turn. Like, I truly believe this card needs to be banned. I feel like this card is too good. And what'd you use? I haven't seen that. You can exchange someone White Warrior, Grey Earth, and... Okay. Let's activate Galaxy Soldiers of Fire. See what happens here. Am I gonna get that effect off? Are you gonna let me have it? Okay. I guess we're playing on my turn too. Okay, that's fine. Can I get my card? Okay. I think that wasn't the play to make there. But we can do stuff, right? Let's take control of you. Nope. I'm hoping we don't see like an eternal soul down there. Right? So that's what I'm thinking. We have a normal summon, right? If you control level 5 or can special summon again, right? Okay. We gotta think this play out. I'm sorry if I get like a little quiet. I'm trying to think like how do I end my opponent this turn if possible. Special. Okay, good. Is there a level 4 in the graveyard? There is. Okay, perfect. Let's activate the effective Galaxy Summoner. And special summon this. Good. Let's activate a special summon. We'll go Photon to set up a combo here. All the good cards that I would want to use to kind of get more control of this game are gone now. So we have to rely on some intelligence here to get this win. Okay. You can go to the graveyard again because I could do something. Let's wait. Alright, so... Photon Jumper would be the play. Hold on. I feel like this is the play Orbital instead. Because we kind of have control of the board at the moment, right? So... equip here. Okay, let's send that to the graveyard. Allow us to search for a card. I think what we're gonna do, actually. This thing's actually pretty big as a monster. Okay, let's activate Photon Vanisher's effect, which just adds a Galaxy Eyes. I have an option here. Because this is special summon could turn into a level 8. Which I think is the play to do here, because we don't necessarily want to keep this on the field, right? So level 8. Draw into that. Alright, now we have some plays. Let's see, that would be good, but we don't need that. That would be kind of good too. Is this the one where I can... No. So we're gonna go into the safe play here. I think this is the out. Okay, let's go do that. I'm gonna go into full armor. I feel like full armor's the play here. So... or we could go into this and detach to get rid of the back row. I'm more concerned with the back row, honestly, than I am anything else. So let's go into... Which one is this? Galaxy Eye Cypher Blade X, I think? Or no, Cypher Blade Dragon. Okay. Good. Let's... It's a little bit less attack power, right? That was special summon, correct? So let's hold on to that for now. Let's get rid of this. What was it? Ah, okay. Good to know, good to know. Pretty pure board, right? So, let's attack. Good. Let's attack. Good. Attack for 3,000. Good. Main phase 2. No. I know you guys are going to look at me crazy for this, but just in case they try to special summon, I don't trust them. I really don't. Because, like, they could special summon something and, like, my whole game would be screwed up, right? Activate Solar Flare's effect. I'm gonna get back you. Okay. We could keep going. Just in case. I know I'm probably thinking too hard about this, right? But there's a reason why I'm doing this. Oh, that was not the reason. Well, let's see what happens here. So I won't be able to negate a special summoning, but I think maybe we won. Unless it's Horigeki, right? We do have an Ash Blossom. That's why I was thinking we kind of have an Ash Blossom, so what are we really worried about? But I probably should have held on to the Galaxy and the... I got greedy, because I saw 50 life points. I thought maybe that we hadn't used this effect already. Because the turn lasted so long on my end, which is my fault. Does Ash Blossom stop that? If Ash Blossom stops that, we won. Which I'm pretty sure it does, right? Because it's... When a card or effect is activated that includes any of these effects, quick effect, you can discard. Is this a quick effect? I don't think it's a quick effect, so... If I'm not mistaken, the trap card is a quick effect? We'll have to see what they do. I don't know what they're thinking here. You sent a Dark Magician to the graveyard? You sent a Dark Magician, girl? Why? Dark Magician? Okay. Smashing Girl? Oh, Photon Emperor went to the graveyard. That'll be useful. Okay. That all you were planning to do? Okay. Well, we still won. But honestly, I should have kept the Photon and the Galaxy in my hand. So that was like a bit of a misplay, but because we had overwhelming amount of power and then we're left with like just 50 points, we were able to turn that one around relatively easy, so to speak. I've kind of like made some of the matches look pretty... The deck is surprisingly really good. Like, I didn't think Galaxy Eyes would be this good. So I'm truly impressed with what people have recommended. I think it was a pretty good recommendation. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. I'm gonna take a break for a second. Because I need, like, a fan on right now, because it's hot in the room that I'm on. And I don't have air conditioning. So I'm gonna take, like, a, let's say 2 to 3 minute break, so I can get up and also use the restroom. And then we will, like, check on things, right? We will see what we got. Like, I was checking computer times, too, but I was sitting a bad way. Let me see. You know what? It's fine, because I really don't want the fan noise in the background to begin with. Okay, so let's not take that break. Because we got very little time left, anyway. But it's pretty good, pretty good. I enjoy the deck. It's fun. I'm sorry about so many sirens today, though. There must be, like, something big going on in the city. Maybe a big fire somewhere. Alright, we're going against Tony. Tony won the coin flip, which means probably they won the game. Whew, very hot. I'll do my best when I hear the sirens, because it's hard because I am playing... game audio is playing obviously in headphones, so like sometimes I don't hear because I have the noise drowned out. Right? Am I going second? Because this is a hand where the only way we maybe can turn us. I'm pretty sure we lost. It's just a bad hand. Remember I said when you get like 2 really good games back to back and then the game like has to knock you down? You're like, yeah, you think you're hot shit, right? Nah, son. Alright. Let's see. Standby phase. Main phase 1. You probably think I'm playing a burn deck, right? Dark Lords? Okay. Let's play against Dark Lords. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like a Call by the Grave in their hand. No, there's not. Okay, so we might be able to survive this. In Fury. I have played against Dark Lords before. It's a very hard deck to go against. It's a very good deck, though. Like, people underestimate the power of the Dark Lords. Kind of funny, we were watching, remember, how many weeks ago it was? Last week. Howard the Duck? The Dark Overlords? Okay, well, we bought ourselves basically a turn. There is a way to turn this around, but if we get negated, it's game over. Just so you know. I need him. I desperately need him right now. Okay, we're gonna discard this. Opening with a photon jumper actually here would have turned this around. Okay, special summon. Let's activate Galaxy Soldier's effect. I think I can only get a monster, right? We still have a play we can make. I have to think about it carefully, though. This is the best I could do for now. Because we opened really bad. Our hand was really poor. That's unfortunate, but that's what can happen with this deck. The deck engine sometimes will break. And I know there will be people who come into, like, comments and, you know, chat and be like, oh, why aren't you playing with... And I wasn't under the impression they had a fusion. So maybe this isn't a Dark Lord deck and something else. Yeah. Do have a Dark Lord fusion. Oh, that's 4,000. There's no way I'm gonna be able to handle that. Hold up! Hold up, hold up! There's chains here! I get to... First off... You. Let's not have that happen. That's the first thing we gotta do to try to survive. Shouldn't I be able to chain to the R card and use infinite impermanence because there's an activated effect that's going on? Oh, I guess not. Games just said, fuck you. Well. That's kind of unfortunate. I think we just lost. I can't beat over that unless I drug Godly right now. They ended so quick, so I have a feeling they have infinite impermanence. That was way too quick of an end turn. We actually might still be able to win this. I know, it's gonna look weird. Please pardon, I know this doesn't look like the right play, but to be able to kind of get around this... that's gonna suck. I don't think we can win this. I'm gonna try my best, though. It's a matter of my quick play. It goes off. Activate Galaxy Soldier's back. Let me go for that in case. I'm trying to... Does this activate? Oh no. Why didn't it do that? I'm actually pretty upset, because this should have... Pay half your life points and target 2 monsters in the graveyard. Oh, God. Yeah, it's game over. I can't do anything. There's like complete lockdown there. 2G. Bad hand didn't help, but you know, it's part of the game sometimes too. Alright, we got roughly about, I'm gonna play another 30 minutes or so of this, and then we'll go over the schedule and bid our fond farewells. After a while, I can get kind of like dueling fatigue too, because I mean, at least the decks were very variety today. I'm surprised, like at the time I'm playing right now, that we didn't run into Kashatir at all. We didn't run into any of those, like, super things that don't belong necessarily in casual. So, it's actual variety in casual, but you have to, like, play ridiculously early in the morning. Am I going first? Did I win the coin flip? If I didn't win the coin flip, oh boy. I did not win the coin flip. This is gonna be... it's Yugioh too. Yeah, the problem is you don't really know what to negate usually with Yugioh. But since you activated that, let's not have that happen. I mean, you can't negate an infinite impermanence? Can I chain to that? Sure. I mean, because I'm not going to get to play my turn out, basically, if this keeps up. Oh. Well, at least we don't have to worry about that, I suppose. Super sweaty. You know, I jinxed myself when I said, like, we haven't played any metagame decks today. Okay, so you special summon that. His effect is negated, though. So what are you gonna do? Goodbye. No effect. As you activated. I mean, I have an odd feeling I know where this is gonna go. This is the type of person that looks like they would have, like, full meta evo. I can actually... Wait, don't quit yet. There's a play. When I summon the Galaxy, think he's going to use his effect, I can use Cold by the Groove to negate it. That's a very desperate turn one. So it's not scoop yet. Maybe. I was hoping they don't weren't playing stuff like that. Here we go with the nonsense. Maybe I will scoop now. Super sweaty U-Bell. I mean, I play a U-Bell too. That's what I usually... Why would you do that? You don't get the special summon from that, do you? What are you doing? I'm confused. I really am. I'm gonna play it out for now, but I'm seeing like... I wish it were my turn, that's the thing, right? Like, it's not my turn, so I can't really do any more than I did to try to stop this nonsense. Yeah, this is not fun. I'm not gonna start playing it out. This is just like... No. No point. That deck doesn't belong in casual. I knew I was gonna run into somebody eventually today. Where it was like Yugioh in casual. And it was like, ugh. Alright, let's wait like 5 seconds, like I usually do. And then we'll continue through things. Because I know that's just gonna be kind of how it is today, right? Some matches are just gonna be interesting. We're playing against... I feel like that's a name that looks like it would be like a hacker type of account. Because there are people who hack Yugioh Master Duel, for people who don't know. There are definitely cheaters. I'm not saying that person was a cheater. I lost. Where are with these bad hands all of a sudden? Am I going second? I don't mind going second here. This is kind of one of those things where you need to go second. There's just no other way. There really isn't another way out here. Anything? Anything? Something? Come on! Oh, draw 2 cards. That's fine. I could Ash Blossom it, though. Because they want to get something... But I don't feel like Ash Blossom's the play here. Wait, hold up. Maybe it is. Yeah, I think actually it's the play here not to have them draw 2 cards. I could be wrong. We'll find out. But I think that's the play. Because they just lost 2 cards, they have 3 cards in their hand. Which gives me a moment to maybe do something. Okay. They're desperate. So let's do that. We'll get a plus. It'll make maybe our life a little bit better. Or it'll force them not to activate the effect. Alright, I got you, fam. We actually are good because we have a Galaxy Cyclone here. But we do need to draw a monster. Alright. That's a monster. First things first, this might be Scoop when I do that. I knew it. The minute I played it, I'm like, that's probably going to be a Scoop for them. Yeah. Bad hand, but we made it workable. So, another victory in our ranks. GG's, GG's. It's really just about next level thinking, really, in a way. You just gotta, like, observe what cards you have in your hand, observe what your opponent does. When it sent the Deep Eyes to the graveyard, I was like, we can kind of make this work. When I saw the Continuous Magic card, I was like, oh yeah, definitely. Definitely no problem in that retrospect. Alright. Let's see. This hand is kind of the same problem as last time. We'll have to end. Not end stream, we just have to, like, end the game, because... Or end the turn, because I don't think we can do this. Actually, I'm not comfortable sitting this way, so let me not sit that way. Alright. Hajime, Hajime. Hajime, Hajime. Waiting to see what they do. Set one. Okay. We were gonna negate that. I think we're playing against another Blue Eyes deck. Because obviously Dragon Master Manji is out, so everybody's like intending that. Negate. You can't have that. Work for that combo, right? So to speak. I need to draw good. Wait. On your end phase. Your end phase, okay. Okay, 1,000 to get rid of that. Let's see what it is. Infinite Impermanence. Oh, you douche. Okay, I mean, I probably would have done the same too, right? They don't want me to have a turn, even though technically the way my hand is right now. Okay, this is gonna be tough, guys. That's not the play. I'm not worried because I'm not special summoning this turn. Slow. I'm gonna go with him. And then I'm gonna wait. Because I know what they're trying. So I wanna definitely... They're trying to bait me out there too. So what better way than to wait on it? In face. If you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna special summon off that. Unless you have an Ash Blossom you wanna waste on my Max C. You do not. Okay, good. And then we have the Ash Blossom too, right? I'll take 600. Not a big deal for me. We're gonna be able to get an explosive play pretty soon. No. They don't want me to get any pluses off their special summoning. Perfect. Alright. We're in a better spot than we were before, but it's not, like, amazing. Keep that in mind. Activate the effect. Like, our hand is not the best. But we can do stuff. Not worth it. You can draw a card. You seem desperate enough for one. Activate. What does this do? That wouldn't help. They get a +2 here, but, I mean, I kind of have to make some plays, right? Because if not, we're not going to be able to win this one. Okay, activate the fact. Even the graveyard actually makes more sense to me, personally. This is the tough spot, right? Because, like... if this is Photon or Galaxy, let's just say Galaxy. Okay. See, that's always the tough decision here, right? Like, there was a different play I wanted to make, but because I'm concerned with what's going on the field, like, I have to play more passively than I normally would want to with this deck. Are you gonna take the attack? Do you have an honest? That would be surprising if you do. Okay. It's N. They're gonna try to go for the effect in end phase, and this is where we punish them further. That's why I don't waste Ash Blossom. In case you're wondering. No, sorry. I can't believe we open with triple Blossom and triple Maxi. That's just insane. Nope. Don't have to chain to that because there's nothing to get. Goodbye. No effect for you, no blue eyes. You will have to work for that blue eyes white dragon. That I will definitely make you work for. Standby phase. Main phase 1. We're not in the best position hand-wise, right? What's this? Just in case. Let's see if it forces them. They want to draw blue eyes desperately, right? So if we can force them not to make the play... Something tells me their hand is not very good. So I think we'll wait on this. No effect. Gonna make you work for it. You want to summon a blue eyes, you gotta summon it in your hand. They're playing very conservatively too, right? So... this is good, but I need a card in my hand. To activate the effect. Discard. This is where... oh. Okay. That's fine. I can't activate this though now. It's fine. It's gonna be a slow and methodical battle for the most part at this point. This is not my favorite type of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's just like very slow paced. But hey, it's fine. I'm not too concerned right now. We're not in a losing spot just yet. It's just a person that's playing very passively. I mean, I've had to play passively, not by choice. Look at my hand. Set 1. Do you have any monsters? I'm feeling you have nothing but bad, like, blue eyes on your hand. Alright. How many infinite impermanences do you have? That's the real question here. So right now... the thing I gotta do is set this, right? For when that happens, eventually. There's a combo that they're trying to do. I'm just waiting for it. It's like we have a 2000 beat stick at this point. And I have a feeling their deck revolves around a lot of graveyard manipulation. Which it seems like they're so desperate to get something in the graveyard. So I think just like methodical pacing here is what we need, right? Okay. That's fine. I can't negate that right now because I've negated just about everything, right? What does this do again? This has 2000 attack, right? Oh, except Galaxy Photon Ice Dragon. I don't think we win this one. But I'm gonna take away... I can remove it? Let me get rid of it. I don't normally like to do that, but... if there's no Blue Eyes White Dragon to special summon, then we're good. Alright. Because Jet Dragon can't come in. Shit, I forgot about that. Alright, it's game over. I'm also getting very bored with the match. I gotta be honest with you, it's just too slow-paced. And there's no... I don't have any outs right now. I made a misplay by going for the wrong magic card. But hey! That's part of the game, right? Live and learn. The experiences. You can't win them all. I think maybe the next one would probably be the last one, because I am hitting dueling fatigue right now. Oh, not you again. Not you again. I don't want to play against you. You're very slow-paced. I'm gonna back out. I don't want to play against him again. Not because I don't think I could beat him. I'm pretty sure I could beat him, I just don't. Like, with that hand, I probably could, depending on what he does turn 1. I just really don't want to play against him right now. I'm just... A, because it was very boring the first time around. I don't feel like playing you. I'm sorry, you just play too slow. It's nothing personal, but like when the games are like super slow, I don't feel like the same matchup again. I just played, what, 20 minutes of a super slow pace match. And it's my stream, I get to make those rules, right? So, if I don't feel like doing something, I simply don't do it. Alright, let's see. Ready. That was a good hand, too, I want a different player experience. Hey, we won coin flip. Inosuke Issue. Okay, good. Let's see what Inosuke has. I'm going first, correct? Because if I am, oh baby, this is going to be a big turn one. If I get Raigeki, I'm just going to go cry. First things first. Let's do this play, alright? Because all it takes is an Ash Blossom, and my game is over. Okay, they let me do that. That's good to know. Send the card to the graveyard. We will send... Obviously. I do feel like this deck definitely needs more than one of this, though. Because I feel like you need more than one Photon Emperor. Photon Emperor is actually not a bad card. It gives this deck a lot of synergy. Right. So, like... let's see what we can do. Okay, send that to the graveyard. Got a card to our hand. I haven't normal summoned, correct? I haven't. Can't search for magic cards. But I can search for you. Alright. Okay. Let me cook. Let me cook. I'm trying to cook something delicious right now. 1, 2. Let's succeed. Okay, good. Okay. I can only play one per turn. That sucks about that card. I guess that's what makes it balanced, right? Send one to the graveyard. Okay. We're gonna go with this, although it's not necessarily the play that I'm thinking we should do. But it'll give us some information about what deck type my opponent's using, right? So we'll special summon from the deck. That'll trigger this card here to go off, so we'll actually know what our opponent's using deck-wise. No, I do not want to use that effect, because if I do... oh, E-crap. It's an Amazoness deck? Okay. Oh, that's good to know. I gotta check all the options here, right? Okay. I know what I'm gonna do then. We're gonna banish a monster. Win condition one. Definitely has to go. Can't have that happening. It's normal summon. This actually changes the strategy of what I was originally gonna do, actually. Because I was gonna use this as a level 8, but I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna apply the pressure as much as I can. Okay. Alright. Let's activate. Let's go into you. They might be rage quitting. Okay, special summon. Okay, let's go. Galaxy Cypher Dragon. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit further beyond. Just in case. I really hope I'm not gonna see a Raigeki here. That's what could kind of upset me. Alright. Let's see here. What we need. Let me use the effect. Cypher and Galaxy Ice, because we can't. Photon Lord wouldn't get its effect off, right? So basically, that's what we're trying to accomplish. Okay, I think it's a rage quit. Fairly certain, maybe. I don't know, because I keep seeing the red X, so I think they're debating on maybe they don't want to play out. If they have a Raigeki, they win. Because I won't be able to stop the Raigeki. Special summon from your hand. It's fine. Oh, you're trying to go for Poly. Well. Oh, you didn't go for Poly. That's interesting. Okay, trap card. Once per turn during battle phase, you can special summon an Amazoness. How did you normal summon that? Or special summon, maybe? Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's play a fun game of Yu-Gi-Oh! No effect. Oh my goodness. Maybe we lose this one. Maybe we lose this one. Poly to deck. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the play is going to be here, right? Might have to do one more after this one, perhaps. I'm hoping to end on a high note, because I don't like to obviously end stream on a L, right? But, and it depends on what my opponent does, right? Triple Tactics Thrust, okay. What does this do again? If activated, monster effect during this turn, set one trap. You can only activate. Okay, that's fine. I think they're rage quitting. RP Feather Duster? For next turn? Do you really think I need this card that bad? Good draw. No. That would be stupid. Let's see. I gotta think this play out. I'm sorry I'm so quiet, alright? But just because, like, I gotta think here, high-level play, what I'm gonna do. I have an idea. Does this count as a Galaxy Ice, right? What are you doing? I don't know. Honestly, I think it's this is the play. I think that's the play, right? Yeah, because he can be special summon. So we can do that, right? We're not gonna make it a level 4. That would be stupid, right? So then, I think... Let me cook here, okay? I know it doesn't look like a lot. Let's see what you do. Take that. $500 attack. I mean, you're not gonna be able to out-attack him, right? That's a lot of damage you're taking. It's a lot of damage you're taking, my friend. Hope it's gonna pay off for you. Yes, continue an attack, of course. Take that. That's like a lot of damage there. Activate Photon Emperor. That's what I was waiting for. Alright, let's take care of you. I already know what I'm doing next turn, right? So main phase 2. Alright, so we're gonna go into him, right? I know exactly what we're doing. I'm not afraid of the Heartbeat Feather Duster, obviously. The card I have down there is not that big of a deal to me. Right? Like, let's see, special... Actually, I have a plan. This card has not activated at all, right? I think it's never going to activate at this point. So... let's get rid of you. To get rid of that. Let's activate the effect. See, I'm trying to think next level play. I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet because I have to focus so much. Considering. Because it's obviously... this is another one of those control decks like I told you before. Special summon... but we can take away options, right? Activate the effect of Galaxy 100. What are you doing? I'm surprised. Well, I haven't set that, alright, so I can't activate it because I have cards on the field anyway. Well, let's see here. Tiger is a tiger. What is this? Queen. And a chief, so you can't summon that. Which means this has to be Empress that you're doing. So let's banish an Empress. Yeah. It's the play. If I do that, I get that card back. I don't have that, and I don't have a Galaxy Eyes in my hand. But there is a play. I'm sorry, I know this is like a very elaborate turn, but I'm trying to get some stuff off the field, right? So if I get the Photon Jumper in the graveyard, it allows me to search for a card, right? So activate the effect of Photon Jumper. We're gonna get back this. So I already activated my battle phase, right? So this is main phase 2, so it don't matter. Okay, 1, 2. Special summon. Doesn't matter because these are going to go automatically into big monster. Okay, let's go automatically into full prime. This is where we have to really think the play out, right? So we got a 4,000 on the field. Oh, they scooped. Okay. I guess they knew what was coming. I was gonna pop one of their monsters, and they weren't gonna be able to fuse into anything because they only have 3 cards in their hand. That was the thought process. That's why I'm sorry if I was like a little quiet while I was making the plays there. but because I had to think so strategically as to how I'm going to beat this Amazon thing. And the only way to do it is to be able to take out the fusion options, right? Because they're a fusion-heavy type of deck. So you remove the fusion options, and then you slowly try to clear the board, because they were thinking probably I was going to destroy the Heartbeast Feather Duster. My back row, I can lose it. It's not a big deal to me, because it's not one of those cards I couldn't even activate, because I just didn't have a Galaxy Eyes monster that wasn't a Exceed monster with 2,000 attack. So, but that, I think, yeah, that's definitely the last one, because that took a very long time trying to strategically play that one out. So, I think what we should do is we should take a look at the schedule. I'll show you the deck again in case you want to copy it. It doesn't brick as often as you would think it does, which is surprising. But basically what I'm rocking are 3 Maxis, 3 Ash Blossoms, 1 Galaxy Wizard, 1 Photon Vanisher, 3 Photon Orbital, 3 Photon Jumpers, 3 Photon Delta Wings, which is not included in the Galaxy Eyes deck, so you will have to actually craft this with 90 SR if you want to run these. 3 Galaxy Soldiers, 3 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragons, 1 Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon, and a Photon Emperor. I am tempted to run a second Photon Emperor and, like, bump down, honestly, the Orbitals, because I don't see the Orbitals enough anyway to be very significant in terms of what we're trying to accomplish with the deck. But I don't know, you have to, like, try that at your own risk, I guess is the best way to say that. On top of that, for the magic cards, we have Reinforcements of the Army, basically to be able to search out for the only 2 cards that we could, which is obviously, what is it? This is Spellcaster. This is a Warrior, and I think the Equip card is a Warrior, if I'm not mistaken, too. It's a Machine. So basically, it's just to search out for him, or to search out for the Jumper. That's what Reinforcement's in there for. Galaxy Eyes Expedition, which sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm kind of wondering why it doesn't work often. I don't know if it's a glitch, but 1 copy of that, 1 copy of Galaxy Trace, 1 copy of Numbers Left Hope. As you saw there, I was able to turn a game around because I was able to dump with the Galaxy 100 the Photon Jumper, which allowed me to get a plus off on that. So 3 Galaxy 100s, 2 Cosmic Cyclones, which is actually pretty good in this deck, just because it gives you a little bit extra removal. And it's a card that counts as Galaxy. I don't know if you can search for it, though. 2 copies of Called by the Grave, because you need it in case of, like, you get Ash Blossomed and it's your turn, at least you can try to counter that. Or you get Max Seed on your turn and you can try to counter that. 1 copy of Hyper Galaxy, but I'm thinking potentially just 1 of this. I'm thinking 2 of these. I'm thinking 2 of this is the way to go for that card. 2 Infinite Imperitance, because you really don't need 3 in this deck, because you already have a good amount of negation ways to stop things and clear. For the extra deck, I'm missing a Photon Lord. I would play a Photon Lord in place of 1 of these, so keep that in mind. But what we're using is a Starleech Photon Blast Dragon, which I've never used it, so I have yet to find a good use for it. 2 copies of Galaxy Photon Dragon, 1 copy of Neo Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon, 1 copy of, or correction, 2 copies of Galaxy Ice Prime Photon, 2 copies of Galaxy Ice Full Photon Armor, 1 copy of Galaxy Ice Cypher Dragon, 1 copy of Neo, number C62 Neo Galaxy Ice Prime Photon Dragon, 1 copy of Galaxy Ice Cypher Blade Dragon, 1 copy of Galaxy Ice Cypher X Dragon, which comes in handy, but I don't really feel its effect is good, but it is a 4,000 beat stick. 2 copies of Galaxy Ice Solar Flare Dragon, which comes in pretty handy in this deck. Honestly, I would take out 1 of these for a Galaxy Ice Tachyon Dragon, and I would probably try to maybe even take out a full, or probably, I honestly would get rid of this, and I would put, like, the Photon Lord in place. Because I feel like the Photon Dragons are better because they start place, and this just has, it's way too situational of a card. You get me? You feel what I'm saying? So, like, if you never use a card because there's never usually a situation to use it, it probably shouldn't be in your deck. That's basically the thought process there, because it just won't work in competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright. With that being said, let's just take a look at the match count today. I don't know how many matches we played. We played a shit ton of them. Alright, so let's see. How many wins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because Dream was our first opponent, correct? Yes, 9. 9 wins. How many losses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 wins, 8 losses, so the deck basically breaks even. Some of those were auto forfeits because I had a bad hand, but that's going to happen in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general in this metagame. Even the best decks, if they don't get like a good opening hand or they don't go first, they're automatically going to lose. So like win rate loss ratio is not necessarily a good barometer, especially since you never know what you're going to run into. But I think it's actually a much better deck than what people are giving it credit for, because this definitely has potential where if you catch a couple opponents off in Master Rank, particularly Diamond Rank, you could do deceptively well. You probably could climb all the way to Diamond. So that's that. But that is the end of the dueling session. It was actually a pretty fun session. There was 1 or 2 matches that are just like, oh god, end the turn, end the turn. Let's for On the Wings. We'll take a look at the rest of the schedule. I need a very long stretch after this because my legs are tired. Alright, just chatting. Let me mute the Yu-Gi-Oh! Audio so you don't hear that. Alright, so that was Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Let's take a look at the rest of the schedule for this week. So Tuesday we played Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Wednesday we played Diablo 4 Season 5. Today, Thursday, we played Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, we have our movie watch-along, which we will be watching Masters of the Universe, a live-action He-Man movie from 1987, which is not very good and has Dolph Lundgren in it as He-Man. And Courtney Cox, which she's not a very good actress in the movie. It's like one of her first roles. But we're going to be watching it. It's available on Tubi to watch for free. I will probably not be watching a version with commercials. So it's also available, I think, on Peacock with a subscription, and perhaps Amazon Prime Video. But I'll let you know exactly in, actually the day of the stream for that. Then Saturday, Cult of Lamb, because I want to check out the new update, which reminds me I do have to prep in that game, because I don't have it super prepped out for everything that we need to do. Then on Sunday, we are going to do a Diablo 4 Season 5 stream. I'm going to kind of grind out a little bit more, because we just got into World Tier 3. I didn't have time to prep ahead of time, so we're just going to kind of pick back up where we left off last time, because my schedule's been very hectic. I haven't had a lot of time to really be able to do stuff. My time's very limited, as a lot of people know, when it comes to content creation in the sphere. I'd like to be able to do more, but it's just not enough time in a day, really. And I know some people complain about that, but, you know, you just gotta... Unless you do this stuff, you don't know exactly how it really goes on and how much hours get put into things. But with that being said, that's the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Thank you to everybody that came out. Thank you to our chatters. Thank you to our lurkers. I greatly appreciate it, and most importantly, I appreciate you.